願いします。
Up and down. Front and back. Side to side. And rotation. And the last one, inside, outside. Just rolling the ankle. Just fold the toes over, just nice and gently. Over the toes. And change. On the toes. And on the knees. Just open them out a little bit to the front. And just settling the hips. The other way. Just circling the torso. And rolling the shoulders. Down forwards. Circling the arms back. Big circles. Over the front, changing direction. The neck. It's kind of side to side, the front. And then just work with a figure of 8. Rolling the shoulders, front and back. Twisting the hands, forearms, wrists. Sinking down, bringing the hands into contact, the elbows, and just stretching up. Hold it, and release it. Hold it, out, release. Release. And with the palms in contact, just here kind of right angle and just raise it up. Keeping the shoulders back. Release. And again. Now one more time. And release. This one too for the shoulders, you can use the thumb on the outside of the body. You can trace it up the body, all the way up. This until you get the elbows as high as they can. So the elbows can't go any higher. And what I don't do is bend the wrist at this point. Just keep the wrist flat, straight, and just raise the elbows as high as you can. And then once you got to this point, just release the hands all the way to the back of the head and just stretch up as high as you can with the shoulders. Hold it and then just release it. It's nice and slow from the base of the pelvis all the way up. Stretching it, raising the elbows, pulling the elbows up till they can't go any higher, and just release it to the back of the head and then stretch up and release it. Just one more time. All the way up. Up and release. Just a little bit wider. Arc the body, bring the balance a little bit further back. Okay, using the hands, stretching back out. Start to tilt the body forwards a little bit. Keep the neck long and keep the chest up as well. So kind of chest up, chin back. In this case, stretching the body back. If you like, you can also add a kind of an external rotation with the thumbs, and keep the breath nice and long. So try and fill the rib cage and release it. And use the breath really to create extension in the body. And then nice and slowly just start to raise the hands up, like you're kind of scooping up with the hands, and start to tilt the pelvis back a little bit more so the hips start to pull back. Just going to join the fingers together, as if you're holding a kind of ball with the hands. So the fingers are kind of gently pressing in. You just want the hips to come back. And just keep the knees kind of lightly bent, not too much. Just there. And then just release it towards the ground. Put the fingertips in the ground. Hips even further back if you can. And again, just use really deep, long breaths in the position. Just release it. And just do it one more time. So just, again, angle the body back. Open the hands out to the back. And the pelvis back. Keep the spine nice and long. Nice deep breath. And then just scoop the hands up, shift the hips back, join the hands together, extend them, reach them up as high as you can. Again, just keep the knees lightly bent. So it's mostly about pulling the hips and the hands apart. So just try and create length through that space. Nice deep breaths. And then just dropping towards the ground, fingertips in the ground. More length. And nice and slowly release it. Okay, just go to it. Stand here. You can keep the same idea, so the knees back, and the weight's in the back heel. And I want, in this case, the hips to be square, front on. Imagine both big toes are kind of moving into the center. And just do the same movement, so just pull the arms back. And in this case, rather than arcing back, you're going to tilt forward. So just create length down the leg, into the spine. In this position. And then just again, slowly start to scoop the arms up forward. Keep the weight shifting back on the heel. And just stretch up high as you can. And you're trying to activate the back of the leg, back of the body. Again, nice deep breaths in. And out. And just lower the hands a little bit. You're just going to tilt away from the back leg. So just twist the body away. To the side and just hold it. And then release it. And just the same on the other side. Just again, try and get the hips square. Just in the back of the leg, back of the heel. You bring the hands back. And then just start to tilt the pelvis forwards. Keep the weight in the back of the head, of the heel. Bring the arms up nice and slowly. Stretch right up. Nice deep breath in. Lower the hands a little bit and then just again tilt away from the back leg. In the direction of the front leg. That's it. Good. And just release it. Good. You just weight the legs a little bit. Just to loosen them up. And just hold one side. And the other. And down to the ground. And on the other side. And coming back. And just sinking the body down. Hands on the knees and just twisting the spine. That's it. Good. Hand down on the ground and just twist the hands up. Reach for the sky. And down in the side. And down. Good. Okay. Just show the wrists. Squeezing the hands. Nice and slow and full. Joining the hands together, just roll through the ribs. I'm just working with a nikyo. Thumb down, over the top. And release. Into Kata. change. So make your thumb over the top. And change. Okay. Thumb in the middle, turn it inside out. Just up to the top. And change. Into the fingers, stretching over. And change. And just making stretching the fingers out. Good. Shake the wrist. And roll the arms. And shake the whole body. The legs. Good. Okay, take a jump. Good. Okay. We're going to start a little bit rotating one sided. That's that. Good. Changing sides. Changing, in this case, extending the arm out. Start to kind of recruit the hip in the movement. Keep the elbow nice and close to the body as you draw it back. And change. It's one-sided figure of eight. Can you start to bring both hips into the movement? And changing side. Alternating the hands. Just starting to change the feet on the spot. And just start to move forwards and backwards. Few steps forward, a few steps back. Just open it out, coming to the back. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we just start with Zengo ski. In this case, so just left side forward to start. It's thrusting in and really using the body to come back. Thrusting in. So left side or right side. Good. And then just taking it to Shihogu. So through, rolling over. Yeah, and now the right foot moves over. This way. Yeah. Back. One, two, three. Good. Okay, and just go to 8. So 8 directions. Up the left side. Then the right foot over. Yeah. Yeah, and then go to the short direction. The diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. Okay. So we'll just look at the 13 kata today. So in this case, just the very first move. So just here and here. Now, really similar to the Suburubis, in this case, you're just coming off the line. So you're going to kind of angle the body out off to the left side. Here, to the left side. So very similar. I just want to coordinate the whole body again. So sinking down and here. Number one is just bringing the whole body. Okay, so bring two in. So come into the Hayagaishi touch. And now one, and now angle the body up to the right side. Come through and strike down with the Hayagaishi. And again, just try and, as much as possible, get the whole body really moving together. Really moving from the feet. And allow everything to move with it. Everything together. This move, the Hayagaishi, just see if you can make this a little bit more circular. So really try and find this sense of really a circle pattern through the jaw. What I don't do in this case is this and then kind of straight up and down in this case. Have the sense of the jaw really coming around, especially going to follow the hip work in the spine, which is really coiling around this way. You just get the sense of the jaw really following this kind of pattern. So it's a the end of the jaw is really kind of circling out with the body. Kind of really join that with the jaw. That's it, that's it. Okay, good. Now we're just going to 3 and 4. So come in from the kind of Kenkamai hips engaged. In this case, you slip the body back, find this blocking position, and then press the body through forward with this. In this case, in terms of the footwork, if you're on this part, you're basically on the side. I roll the back leg comes out just up at an angle, and the front foot stays on the center line. Here, I'm blocking with this part of the jaw, and then just press the body straight down the center line. Just these 3, 4, 3, 4. You keep a sense of the spine being long in this movement. It's very easy to get into this kind of position. So really allow the spine to stay long here. Coming through this way. 3, 4. And just watch in this case, if I do it from this angle, try not to do this position. Where I'm basically just kind of straight with the body. What I want to do is create a kind of angle with the body. So I'm wedging off and creating an angle with the jaw here in the front. This is really going to protect the head. So it's going to go draw across and do this, but not this position here. So just have the sense of an angle on the jaw this way. So this leg's on the center forward, but the body's angled out with a line here, and the jaw's going to follow this angle of the body here, but it's not twisted out this way. And I'm not on the center line with the whole body, so just that way, and through here. I'm basically angling the jaw to protect this area of the chest, this way. This way. So it's actually got a really arc, it's got a kind of arcing movement with it. Yeah. It's just going to follow the body. Yeah, that's it.
Which part of the staff did you say was protecting, Michael?
This case, it's just this part. So you see beyond the right hand, you're going to come in and draw it across. So this part's going to kind of draw across the body this way. So it's kind of the front part of the jaw in this case.
Yeah. Would that be against like a thrust or a strike?
It's it's against a thrust in this case. So imagine a thrust is coming to the chest. It's coming here and I'm locking underneath it this way. So it's kind of in this case kind of catching a skeet to the chest. So the thrust comes in and I'm just catching underneath this way. That way. Yeah. That's got it. That's it. Okay, good. So we've got 5, 6. In this case, it's the hasso. So just on the hasso first, number 5, you roll the body in, and you'll find the hasso here. So you're in Sikamai in this case. Here you thrust through, and then you roll to the back, and then just find the hasso here. Do this nice and slow. Again, this is a protection against the thrust to the back. So imagine a thrust is coming in and roll to the back, lock it and find the hassle this way. Thrust number 5. So. Yeah, you can also break this down a little bit. So have the feeling you're rotating to the back here, this position, and then the thrust is coming in here. So what I want to do is find this position and then roll it up this way. So in this case, in the kata, I'm not doing the full movement because of the ceiling, but in this case, try if you can find the movement while you're in this position. So you're going to end up with a hand open. In this case, I'm just coming to this position for the ceiling, but if you can reach fully through the movement. So in this case, you can break this down. So 1, 2, 3 into this position. So here, 1, 2, 3, and then that second move is really used as a block. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, good. Good. And then adding 6 is just a short, basic strike. So coming to the back here, opening it out forward, stabilizing the hips down. You've got this big rotation, hustle, coming through, and striking down with the hips. Nice. Good. Okay, good. So we go 7, 8, 9. So this time we're in Kenkamai again. You roll to the back 7, 8, and then draw the jaw back 9. We'll do these 3 together. So in Kenkamai, roll to the back, locking out to the side, thrusting down, and rolling the jaw back this way. So that comes here 7, 8, 9. And back. 7, 8, 9. Again, just look for a kind of arc through the block. So you're in this position, and you're going to finish in this position. And I need, in this case, the right hand really to shift position. So this front hand is really going to move down the joke here. So I really need a kind of flexible movement. Imagine the thrust going right to the back. I need to really block it out this way. And when I finish, I'm basically in this position. So I'm kind of creating a triangle with the back hands extended away. I don't want to be in this position where the jaw's kind of flat across. I want to kind of create an angle to kind of draw the jaw. And then I'm really in an extended position where I can just throw straight back through with the jaw. Just look for this kind of position. You're coming here. I need a kind of flexibility in the body here. Nice strong position. First, and then you roll back. Yeah. Good. Good. Got it. Okay, so we go 10, 11. So in this case, you're in the get down position. In this case, I really again want to create the body flowing down, and I'm going to use this part of the jaw to protect the body. So you've got a ski coming into the chest. I need to roll the jaw right across the body. In this case, this is mainly done with a rotation and with a screwing into the ground with the front hip. So this and this, and then from here stepping through, and then finding this strike here. So this is 10, 11. Release. Get a no heat. Coil the hip through. Step, and then twisting through. Yeah. So in a real basic way, this is done by coming here and then stepping into this position. So 10 is done kind of separately in a way. 1, 2, like this, and then 11 comes through this way. In reality, this is kind of just one movement. So just play with either coming in, pausing here, and then thrusting in, or just now you can play with coming in, through, and then striking straight through. The key thing is I want the body to really twist into this move and then thrust into it this way. Really try and get weight into the front. Come in, in, and just flow it into 10, 11. 10, 11. 10, 11. This is just really slow. It's a really nice move. That's it. Very nice. Good.
Michael,
Yeah.
so the idea is to train the twist without the step. So I train my hip movement and I train to twist my body without a step.
Yeah, I want the main problem in this is this needs to be really fast moving. So if I do this with a step, by the time I've got to the block, the thrust's already come in. I've actually moved into the thrust. So what I've got to do in this case is use the Dojo to come in. So it's like you're using the Dojo to create a path into the movement. So, and in this case, I'm coming straight down the line. So this is twisting in and then coming in this way. And in a kind of real basic sense, in terms of doing it by numbers, 10 is coming to here and then stepping and pausing at 10, and then 11 comes through this way. But it feels a bit kind of awkward with in the sense of the movements. But there's a sense of the key thing is this comes in first, this comes in, and then this comes in this way. Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Good to know.
Good. That's it. Super. Good. And then we finish with 12, 13. So you're in this position. Roll down and then twisting through. So you're in 12 here, weight down and then thrusting back through. 12, 13. 12, 13.
And Michael, the number 12, are we using this to deflect the ski?
Yeah, exactly. This is, if you think of the form, what's happening is that the thrust's coming into the side of the chest. So what I do is roll back this way, and I'm basically connecting with the front of the jaw, this, and then back onto the center, and then thrusting through. So again, this kind of arcs through the jaw. So this to this, and then thrusting through. So yeah, using the top side of the jaw to make a deflection. And thrusting back through. We'll just go up to 6, 1 through 6, and do this basically as pairs. So now you do like this. 1, 2, pause, and then here 3, 4, pause, and then here 5, 6, pause. You just go up to 6 for this. You just go basic, but really pairing the movements together. Good. And then just go 7 through 18. So that's 7 through 13. So yeah, just mention 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This first one, just pair the first 3 movements. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Finish using the pauses again. And then just all the way through 1 to 13. And again, just use the pairs. So 1, 2, pause, 3, 4, pause, 5, 6, pause, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We look for stability. This is kind of really an advancing forward kata, so it's very easy to lose the back. So just keep a sense of the down in the back as you do it. Use the pauses to regain a sense of the center. Good. And then just at your own speed, just run through the whole kata, just fluidly. All through the whole thing. So 1 through 13. Nice and slow, controlled. Just a bit more fluid. Good. Okay, good. We'll stop there. Very good. That's 13. No more. Arigato.
Come on,